I told him my handle, and then he began. Now, I'm not supposed to bother you fellas out there. Mom says you're busy and for me to stay off there. But you see, I get lonely and it helps. Now there ain't no shame in a job well done, from driving a nail to driving a truck. As a matter of fact, I'd like to set things straight. A few more people should be pulling their weight. And if you want a cram course in reality, you get yourself a working man's PhD.
What up, bro?
Good morning, everyone.
I'm Wayne Campbell.
And I'm Sheila Campbell.
And this is your morning drive with the driver's side. I see that. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Free flow. Feel good Friday. And we'll be right back because I thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Mike Sheffield. And here's the favor right back, brother. Turning wheels. Lord, I get so busy. Working like a rented mule. It almost makes me dizzy. Just hammer down westbound, turn around eastbound, hammer down again. Like a lift lane freight train shifting in the high range, keeping it in the wind. I might slow down one day, but I don't know when. Just hammer down westbound, turn around eastbound. Turn around eastbound and hammer down Appreciate you, Mike Sheffield. Remember, guys, he's dropping October 13th. Just go over there. I want to say Mike Sheffield on YouTube, Mike Sheffield Music on YouTube.
Yeah.
Also, he's got a few outlets, but just go right over to his profile, shoot him a message, and he'll shoot you a CD for a small fee.
Yeah.
Right. He deserves it. He deserves a good plug. It's Feel Good Friday. I feel good today. I know I got some videos. I heard from SPB Trucking yesterday. There's a lot of these coming. Shows are getting ready to kick into gear virtually. So, well, that means the driver's side's kicking into gear virtually because, well, I am the truck porn king.
Oh, Lord.
Tell me I'm not. Tell me I'm not. Tell me, I got more. Look,
You
I've
just
been
want me to. Yo, pusher over there. What is that?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Should we go to comments and good mornings over there?
Yeah, let's get to some good morning.
Okay, let's go. All right, man, what a list this morning. I let it go. John Hall, Charles Bundy, Nigel, Becky, Blank Ship, Justin, Nate, Flo, Becky Underwood, Mike Shedfield, Phil Tristan, Mary Kay, Judy, Mike again, Eddie, and Dana Woods. Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us this morning. It is Friday. It is the end of the week. It's been a great week here. What do you got today?
Yeah. I do have feel good stuff because, you know, it's Feel Good Friday for me. And so that's just what I do.
Well, let's feel good with
Friday.
Shelly Conway. Trucks and Room to Spare, guys. Let's not forget Natural Disaster Relief nonprofit. They do bring in natural disaster relief goods into natural disaster relief natural disaster hit areas.
Correct.
Remember, guys, she needs help in every way we can. The people of Louisiana, it seems like, need help more than anything.
Right.
But weather is uncontrollable. There's nothing we can do about it. And Trucks and Room to Spare try to help in every way they can. But Shelly Conway's boss is also looking for drivers.
Yeah.
Not sure what that's about.
No, but get with Shelly. You can still reach her over at Trucks with Room to Spare and get a hold of her that way as well and find out what that entails.
Well, I want to
Oh.
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get all our plugs in, right? It's a trigger. We got to get all our plugs in. Remember, guys, tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, we will be.
Yeah. There's some drivers out here. They totally drag the entire industry down. But what can we do?
Talking more about that type of stuff tomorrow night.
Yep.
On the after party with the driver's side, which I don't like the name of it. It was great in the beginning, but after the show that we had last Saturday, and it seems like it needs more of a professional name.
Well, I think we decided that it was just going to be the driver's side, real drivers, real talk. That's what it is.
That's right. I think we did talk about that.
I think we just went with our name, Real Drivers, Real Talk. That's what the Saturday panel is. At least that's what I have posted for tomorrow. So there you go.
Well, let me slow down a little bit because I know that coffee's kicking in. I'm ready to hit that high gear.
It is.
And
he's excited. He's happy today.
I am. Why?
I don't know.
It's kind of scary, huh?
No. Although I do enjoy it.
We are doing red, though.
Yeah, we are both.
Wife's favorite color, rocking that red. Say, I feel like I'm a cholo. Ole, vato. Just say it, bro. Just say it. Just saying. All right, what do you like? Okay, we got a lot going on today. Obviously,
I'm going to get into. Speaking of Shelly, so let's just get into the weather because originally, they thought that Delta was going to land early this morning. Now it looks like it's going to be making landfall in this early evening. So, Hurricane Delta continues to strengthen as it traverses northward across the Gulf of Mexico.
What up, Derek?
It is forecast to make landfall along the southwest coast of Louisiana early Friday evening as a Category 2 hurricane. Storm surge to hit Louisiana and Texas coastlines as destructive winds will cause additional damage to structures weakened by the last tropical storm. Okay, so they hadn't even recovered from the last hurricane, and here we go again. So heavy rainfall, 4 to 10 inches across lower Mississippi through Tennessee this weekend. Isolated scattered thunderstorms across much of the southeast and Florida. We've got rain and higher elevation snowfall in the northwest this weekend, 1 to 2 inches of rain in the Pacific Northwest, while higher elevations there and in the northern Rockies may see measurable snowfall. Then we go into warm front across the plains and upper Midwest this weekend. So as long as you're in the plains and upper Midwest,
what the fuck?
Yeah, they're going to be warm in there. Some areas they're saying it's going to be 15 to 20 degrees higher in those areas than the normal temperature is in October. So, guys, everybody who is down in those southern coastal regions, all the way over to Florida, please just be careful, okay?
On top of that, if you're listening to the show, please, and you're driving, listen. Do not watch. Do what Bob Cook is doing. He says, I'm here, I'm driving, but I'm here. Good morning. And you're listening. You're not watching. Yeah. We got to get this converted into an audio stream.
It is. We just have to download.
We got so much work to do. Man, God, we got so much to deal with. It's like these poor drivers. They got so much to deal with, and like with the weather. I mean, God, my God.
Yeah.
What is that? Go away, lady.
Right.
You're like Debbie Downer. Wah, wah, wah.
I know,
but you're not.
It is important as far as with the hurricane, especially if you can avoid those areas. Although we had Glenn that was telling us that it wasn't as bad right now.
Well, I'm hearing that it's possibly breaking up a little.
It's breaking.
It's losing a little bit of its strength. I'm hoping so. Maybe maybe Shelly could help us out with that. I worry about these drivers, just let alone they're in their work environment, but now you throw weather on top of it. You throw angry people for it. It's just, I want to feel good on this Friday, and I'm going to. So I'm not going to get into that. Oh wait, we still have trucking news. So
So speaking of which, so of course top of the headlines again, and it's just it was just doom and gloom. It really, seriously, truly is. As far as with trucking news. So I tried to pick out the two right now. We're only going to do two because then we get into our feel good stuff.
Well, you see what I found, right? What I was able to do, where to go.
I don't know, Flicky Fingers.
I know Flicky Fingers over here. I think it's this one.
I told him my handle, and then he began. Now, I'm not supposed to bother you fellas out there. Mom says you're busy and for me to stay off there. But you see, I get lonely, and it helps.
That's like me now.
Yeah.
My wife says, get off the air.
Yeah.
No. I'm going live. That's so teddy bear. I just want to feel good, honey.
I know you
It's
do.
a classic, right? It's a trucking classic.
It is. I get it.
You got to get to the news, don't you?
I am going to get
Son
into the
of a
news. I did pick two
biscuit.
of. I only picked two of them, like I said, out of the other ones that were just kind of crappy. So, but I found this one amusing.
Hold on, real quick. Update from Shelly Conway. She said, remember, guys, the comments are 40 seconds on a delay. So sometimes we have to break and go right to the comments and go back to what we were referring to. So we do apologize for the scatteredness. But back to Shelly Conway, she says, they don't know what it's gonna do. Hasn't made the turn good yet. Well, let's hope for that turn good.
Right.
Let's really hope for that turn good. Because like I said, Glenn, he's got people, family. He lives in Lake Charles.
Right.
So people over in Texas, let's not forget about Texas. Texas is butt up against them.
It is.
They
got
suffer
the hurricane
too.
warnings there
You know,
from
Florida, all
Houston,
that, just that
Galveston,
area. It's
all that area.
bad. Please keep
All
that
the way
part of the
over.
country in your prayer. You know, I pray for everybody. Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Well, maybe he was talking about because originally here yesterday they were talking that it was a Category 4, and so now they're saying that by the time it makes landfall, it's going to be a Category 2. So that is going down some. So maybe it's not going to be as devastating. Obviously, it's going to be pretty bad, but not as bad as a Category 4. So.
Right. And real quick, again, remember tomorrow, Saturday show, Flo, if you're going to be, if you want to join, please let us know today. You guys, if you want to be on tomorrow's show, let us know today. We'll send you a link and we're going to put the link up prior to the show and after the show up to where it's there on the front side and the back side. If you guys understand it, top post, bottom post, show in the middle. So people scrolling by. It's important that you guys participate. Just like you're commenting over there, Becky Underwood, Sharon, Cynthia. I don't know who Cynthia. Cynthia Shanks. Good morning. I do know who you are. Yes, all you guys and Susan. Susan, thank you. She bought a shirt and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we're having issues over there with that. I don't know.
We did. It's all being taken care of. It's all.
But let's just keep the flow going. I know we got trucking news, and I'm trying to avoid it.
Yeah,
because I got a lot of good videos this morning.
So I guess apparently we have a couple of future wannabe truckers.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
Because in the news,
are they in training? Are they in training?
They think they're in training.
What do you mean kids? What are you talking about here?
They're training themselves, basically. So
what?
Day before yesterday.
That's the truck
on Wednesday, yeah. Apparently, a 14 and a 16-year-old stole a semi in Hudsonville, Michigan.
What?
On Wednesday, yeah. Which they
had to be an automatic, right?
Yeah,
I get it.
I don't know. I would imagine so, unless, well, not necessarily. I mean, some of these kids.
How old were they?
14 and 16.
Where did they live?
Michigan.
Cities? Oh wait, rural, right?
Hudsonville.
Oh, that's a possibility. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
They would get
yeah. So, anyways, they took off. I mean, the truck had a GPS tracker, so they knew where the truck was at. Led police right to them, but they just took off. They took the police on a chase all over the darn place, up the highway, down the highway, all around. They finally had to put out a spike strip in order to stop the truck, which they veered off the road and
go ahead and lay that spike strip down, boys.
Yeah,
these two are out of control.
Yeah, so they had a fun little joyride that was going on. They were both arrested, obviously. The 14-year-old, though, was released to his parents, but apparently the 16-year-old went to juvenile detention. So, but
he's got to lock himself in a closet. Yeah. They are eager beavers, like Flo's kids. For him to make the show on Saturday, he's got 4 kids. He's got to lock himself in a closet.
Right.
Yeah, but that's crazy, though. These kids got their hands on a truck, decided to go on a little joyride, and I don't know what kind of truck it was. I don't know if it was an automatic or what, but who really, driver? Did they hot wire it? The keys in it? What was the deal there? Do we know?
It didn't really say.
It just said these kids were out getting it. Well, hey, we are looking for good qualified drivers in the truck industry.
Well,
so maybe they were,
and maybe they're second or third generation.
You never know.
They've been driving since they were like 7 or 8 years old, and they're ready. I'm just saying, you don't know.
I got a video for that, but I'm not gonna. It's dancing. It's not trucking.
Oh,
guy. It's not going to work.
Yeah, not yet.
Keep going. What else we got you?
I do have a warning, guys. I guess apparently there's this pilot that's out of Houston, Texas, that's been really having some seedy problems going down there. It's the pilot that's at 4440 North McCarthy Street in Houston, Texas. Several reports of problems. They're like people stealing fuel and tarps.
Hey, drivers, bad enough we
yeah.
got these people out here trying to take advantage of us. We got this pilot right here basically robbing us drivers.
Right.
Wait, not just in price gouging, but also side hustling.
Right. And
Go
apparently
ahead.
they put the credit cards. There's been reports, incidents that they put the credit card scanner at the ATM. So once you put your ATM or your card in there for the ATM to get money out, basically it goes right in, reads your card, and then they drain it dry.
That's some, I mean, come on.
Right.
It's bad enough they're travel plazas and not truck stops anymore.
Right.
But then again, trucker crime and hate is at an all-time high too.
Right. Well,
My God.
just a warning for you guys. So if you happen to be in that area, they're having problems. They've had some problems. Just be aware of your surroundings as always, and just be extra careful in that area, particularly.
Just keep an eye on your surroundings, guys. Again, it's your surroundings. It's the areas you're going into. Make sure you're paying attention to what's going on around you.
Right. Right.
It's just a pilot. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's it for my trucking news, by the way, guys, because then we'll have room
Well,
for all of our
what
favorite
are
stuff.
most of
Because we
the
got some great stuff
what
today.
are
We
most of the
really do
headlines
have.
in trucking
And
news?
it's good news trucking stuff.
What are most of the headlines in trucking news?
Oh, yeah.
How much did you have to choose from?
Driver overturned his truck for the second time in a month, charged
in a
with
month.
a DUI for the second time.
Second time in a month with a DUI and a rollover.
Yeah.
Really? So what the?
Yeah. There was, what was the other one? There was some immigrants that basically suffocated to death.
They baked it. They baked in a reefer. They baked it in a trailer. Right.
It just wasn't good. It wasn't good. Out
They
of
are
the 6, those were the 2 best that I found.
They are doing everything they can to make this industry suffer even more, because give these drivers something good. You know what? I got it. Are we done with the truck? Are we done with
we
trucking?
are done with that trucking.
Can
news,
I start
but-
playing some trucking stuff
Yeah.
from my side?
Yeah, go
Because
ahead.
I know that Gary Jones and Devery, they take the time out,
They
not just for people, but for kids. But they also take the time out for people. Here's
people.
this is me with Gary Jones, spending a day with Gary Jones, partially. Okay, and he's on a delivery. He's on a pickup.
Mhm.
He's picking an excavator. Okay, and all of a sudden this starts happening.
That's how easy you make money.
Explain that to the rest of the industry, sir.
And that's how easy you spread. Yeah, you make money.
Explain to the rest of the industry, sir.
What's a cab over like that work? I mean, it's don't get me wrong, it's an 80s. But well, I can tell you this. I just built the truck, okay? And where I built it, say I'm a 82, 362 cab over P. What is that, a cab over 10? So what is it, K100? It'd be a K100 if that's what you're saying. So it'd be a K100 little bump. And I would say that truck, if you fix it up, straighten it out a little bit, you're probably looking at 20 all day. 20, 25. And if it really only has 80,000 miles, probably more.
Get it, Gary Jones. That's the guy he was picking up the excavator from, and he just started talking trucking. I interrupted him, right, because I was filming and I came around and I cut the conversation. It wasn't done purposely. Sometimes, I'm in the background and I'm filming. It interrupts or disrupts. But he picked right up.
Yeah.
And he says, well, that cowboy, because Gary Jones builds trucks and he's very involved in his community.
Yes.
And he takes the time out for kids, his wife, his family. His sister is deeply rooted in the company. It's his dad's a driver, heritage, it's bloodline, but it's the way he carries himself in today's industry and how he does it and in such a professional manner. It makes me feel good and gives me hope, like you were talking about hope in Washington, that these drivers are still out there.
Yeah. Well, and they're just good people.
They
He and his
are
wife
to the
are
core.
just
To the
good
core. I talked to
people.
him yesterday.
We
And I
enjoy it
had
very
to
much.
because I had to do this soundbite to his truck.
Why is everything chrome?
Why is everything chrome? I love it. But And then I hear from him.
Yeah.
And I hear from him. And when you have a bond with a brother or a sister out here on the road and you don't hear from them for a while, even if things have happened, when you hear that voice and you hear the tone of it and the way it's being delivered, you know it's a bond you cannot break. No matter what people will say, do, or what they want. But in the end, you have a common core love.
Yeah.
And it's trucking. And that's what does it for me. Gary is from Missouri and I'm from LA, technically. Okay, so it's a country boy and a city boy, but we get together and it's nothing but fun. But he's a brother.
2 peas in a pie.
It's a lot of fun with him. And that's what I want to see in the trucking industry. He's a heavy hauler, oversized. Yeah. And we were talking yesterday and I said, we were talking about certain sectors of the industry. And he says, Wayne, for me, I can't cap myself. I just can't put basically a limit on what I make. I got to have the ability to open it up.
Right.
And that's what he does over there at SPB Trucking, him and his wife and his sister and his family, blah, blah, blah. Point being is they're good people. Here's another clip of me just riding with Gary.
Now, you know this transmission's custom.
No, I didn't.
It's 18 double over.
Okay. Well then, hello. And what does that mean, Gary Jones?
That means that instead of being 1, 2, 3, 4, mine's 1, 2, over to 3 and up to 4.
Got it good, driver.
Under the big hole is up against that.
You hear that?
Yeah.
He just drops it. He just starts
Yeah.
It just starts to purr more. Oh God! See, I don't have to know. I know how to grab them gears. Yeah. But shout out to SPB Trucking and to keeping it true to the roots of trucking.
Yeah.
I hope to someday earn the respect of his father. And I'm just going to tell the truth out here. I know I act in a manner sometimes that I shouldn't, but it's me. I am who I am, and it is what it is. But in the end, I care about the driver, and I hope to shake Mr. Jones's hand someday. I met Gary's mother. I met the rest of the family, but is also his dad played a big role,
right,
in his trucking career, and I hope to earn the respect of that driver someday. Because I was able to.
Well, and we'll see him again when we're out that way.
Well, I mean, from Brandon Scott and Scott's Heavy Haul, I have run with many, 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 many people in the past 2 years.
Yeah, you met a lot of people.
Oh, a lot. From Hallahan Herders, Carpenters to don't give me the look. To Joneses, to the Scotts. God, the list goes on. But the beauty of it is I interviewed them all. Keith Becker. I mean, I've interviewed all these drivers and I have it all. And I'm going to start recycling some footage. But the thing is the way I was able to go out into the industry and get to know different sectors of the industry and different company owners, the goods, the bads, the uglies. And in general, it's just been a great experience so far here on the driver's side.
It has been.
I'm trying to get the comments up.
I know.
Where are you at?
I see it, waiting to get to some comments so we can see what's going on with them. And
Heartbeat of America, Gary Jones.
Yeah.
Dennis Hicks, top of the morning. This is Dennis. How are you? Oh, here we go. We got all these people over here. Music to my ears hearing that truck roll, right? It sounds good, too.
Shelly Conway says, I need his guys.
Okay, you're jumping into comments and you want to try to figure out a comment from Shelly Conway without going back. Just throw it out there, huh? Right.
Yeah.
Right. Just throw it. We're in the mix talking about Gary Jones and hearing this kitty purr. Oh, Shelly Jones, these guys. We don't want to talk guys. We want to talk trucks. What is wrong with you?
Because I'm seeing if she's sending.
Go ahead, honey. What do you got?
So I'm seeing if she's sending me some secret message in there.
No secret messages. I'm live on the air. This is not the president's fucking platform.
I was thinking the exact same thing, the QAnon thing.
Yes.
Secret messages. What is that in there? We're trying to read between the lines. You're stupid. Knock it off.
Leave me alone. Get out of here. Let's go to some more comments. Sorry I'm late 2 times. Hey, you're probably late from smoking that 2 times. I'm sorry, Jeff. I love you, brother. Good to see you. Shelly, Gary's Jones's men. She needs them, is what she's saying. The team that he has. And he does. He's got a good team, and that's great that she says that because it's also his wife. She is. She's a driver for the company. They run together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's there's EB1, EB2, not daddy's money, and I'm going to say it. He'll tell me if I'm wrong. He's doing another build. Gary Jones is doing another build.
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor in the mill.
Rumor in the mill.
Yay.
Which is good. That's what he loves to do.
Wait, you threw me off, and I'm trying to save the show.
Ew.
What? What do you got for us, Sheila? Help
Really?
me.
He's in comments, and then he says he's trying to save the show. What is that? Okay, we'll read the comments then.
Morning, Michael Paul Horn.
Yeah. Anyway. Hey, you know what? We were talking about all this doom and gloom, and on the ticker I put a cool little quote, but the ticker's not down there right now because he hasn't popped over there to it. So I'm going to read it. I thought it was.
Where's the ticker sticker?
No, not that one.
Not that one.
The bottom one.
The bottom one.
There
we go. We got so many things around here. Take that out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the quote says, "You may not be responsible for being down, but you must be responsible for getting up." I thought that was good.
Okay, what's the point of that?
That really?
No.
With all the other doom and gloom that you can't necessarily control being down, but you yourself have the responsibility to make yourself happy and bring yourself up.
Well, it's kind of like
don't rely on anyone else.
It's kind of like
I thought that was a great quote because there was a lot.
Can I say something?
No, let me finish my sentence, and then you can. I'm done now. Go ahead.
Time out.
Now you got nothing.
I got something.
Chatty
I always got something. I got liberal tears. I sure do. I got something. I got liberal tears. Leave me alone. My point being is like you said, you may be down, but it's up to you to get up.
Right.
Right. And it's like that driver out there on the side of the road just coming into the industry. Okay, go over your equipment. Check it out. Because if you go down, well, then it's up to you. You're going to wait on road service. If there's simple fixes that you could do that you don't have to wait on road service, handle it. Learn your equipment. Get to know it. So in case you do go down, you can get back up and keep rolling.
Right.
So I can apply that to trucking, no problem. Absolutely without a problem. Flo works on his own equipment. Gary Jones works on his own equipment. These men that work on these men and women that are very successful in this industry, they're mostly
on his.
They're mostly their mechanic. They take care of their own service to their trucks too. I want to say all the way down to the PMs. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important. If you're not completely involved, proactive in your career in the trucking industry, and that's also on the maintenance side where I failed. And I failed to get to know equipment, to turn wrenches, and it cost me in the end. It cost me.
Right.
It cost me a lot in the end. And it partially cost my owner-operator career because I did not educate myself in that area. Look, these are hands of a surgeon. Right?
Oh, my.
They don't get dirty. Start it, shift it, and steer it, okay? And plus, if I get out there and I'm out there rough-handed, working without all the time, they get rough. And you know, I don't want a rough sandpaper hand coming across.
And there it is. And did you notice, because I knew it was going to lead into that somehow when he said hands of a surgeon. I knew what it was going there.
Well, I got to love you with these velvet hands.
But as soon as I even uttered a word in there, he got louder. So he was going to make sure he was going to get that out. I know.
What was I saying?
About reading between the lines. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about anymore. Yeah, you guys are so lost in your own stuff. All right, so let's get in. We're gonna get into some feel good stuff, guys.
Talk about freaking feel good. It's only 30 minutes in. We're screwed.
No, because we have clips and stuff. I've got like 4 different things for the feel good stuff. Yeah, and some of it actually has to do with the trucking industry. So I'm very excited about
Breaker
that.
19. Yeah. Somebody help me.
Yeah, we'll start with the others.
What do we got? What are we talking about? I screwed this show up.
What?
I screwed this one up, didn't I?
No, you're fine. You just you.
Do I got more videos?
You got
what
really
is this?
Seriously. Apparently, Flicky Fingers over here just wants to play with the video. So we may.
Oh, that's me learning what a binder was.
Yeah, he's gonna learn what a binder is.
I got myself in a binder.
Did you notice that I actually stopped talking once I saw him get closer to that video? Because what he likes to do is in the middle of my conversation, boom, a video comes on. It's gonna happen this morning, guys.
What?
You're gonna
What's
do it.
gonna happen? No.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Are you tired of that dead-end job? Are you just a couch potato?
All right, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna
Are you
leave.
feeling good?
No.
You
I'm
feeling
scared. I'm really scared right
Are
now.
you?
Yeah, because I pushed it to the limit.
Yeah, you kind of should be. I'm just kind of saying. So, are you done for the second?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I know you guys probably don't want him to stop. I know you guys probably want. Does that make you feel better? Made me feel just smidge better. Just saying.
Get it, driver.
Yeah.
Go ahead, baby.
So another good.
I'm that quiet.
In other good news, we do
I'm
have.
that quiet.
It's Feel Good Friday. I'm gonna save the trucking part of it. The trucking.
Oh God.
We'll get to the normal mainstream, whatever feel good part that I do. That is
Mainstream of the super scam of trucking.
No. The
Damn.
feel good. No.
Damn, I love talking
The
super scam.
mainstream, because you know how we always promote it as far as fostering animals, and especially the pit bulls that we're always doing as far as animals. So I thought that this was really super cute.
What?
Okay, so
What are we looking at here?
right. Okay, so you see up there the stray doggy, and then down at the bottom, right?
Okay, what does this got to do with trucking?
It doesn't have to do. This is our feel good. This is just our feel good of why we love animals.
Get it in. You got
and
40
how
truck
animals-
drivers in here. You want to
Right.
talk animals?
Right, we're going to.
Okay.
So basically, this street performer here was doing a performance. He lies down, acts like he's injured. This little stray dog up there at the top comes down and sees him laying there and decides that he needs a little comfort and goes down and just starts snuggling with them down there and get him some love and attention because he thinks that he's hurt and injured.
Okay.
So that was that.
That's sweet. That's kind of like when road service finally gets there and comes and helps you change that tire that you've been sitting there for 5 hours.
Correct. You need that help.
I can't get it.
Although-
All right, come on, baby. We trucking here.
Although I don't know if you want the road service guy coming up snuggling.
No, I don't want I don't want
Neck and
nobody in
face.
the trucking industry snuggling with me.
I
At
don't
all.
know. So,
At all. All right, come on,
I think
baby.
you might want to stick to
Where are we at?
Stop rushing me.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
My goodness.
Well, I love a good feel good story, but come on, you want to feel good?
Okay,
I got this little outlaw right here. Okay, you want to talk about crowds and entertaining,
go ahead and play it because we
Right.
are going to go into
right?
another
All right,
video.
because this kid just stole the show.
Yeah.
Right, and he's an outlaw.
Yeah.
This kid's an outlaw.
Okay.
He's a future truck driver. I promise.
Do what I want to do. I just pack it on up and I'll ride. I live my life like a cowboy and I'm coming on down the line. No.
Man, that kid is
He's
getting it.
getting it.
Yeah,
He was
he's
getting
getting
it.
the
I
dance.
love it. It's unity through dance. So it's something I experienced as a kid growing up in the big cities. I was a break dancer. So when I see stuff like that, and when I see somebody like that do that,
Yeah.
he broke it down.
He did.
He grabbed every gear without scratching this
Yeah.
shit and then said, up, where's that left lane? Bam!
He's the new Pee Wee Breaker.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you. That was my nickname as a kid.
That was his.
Aw.
That was his handle, by the way, when he was
Yeah,
breakdancing
it
as a
was.
kid.
It was my-
When he was
You're the
getting it.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
You smell something stinking, that's my wife. She's the shit.
But you know what? And with the social media, there are some good things, and we see some great videos out there, and some good things happen to people because of social media, which leads us into our
Right,
next one.
that dude's getting paid.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to figure out to see.
Yeah.
Okay, look, there's a lot of things going over on TikTok. But this dude, I was wondering who it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have picked a dude.
Yeah.
He's a warehouse worker. He loads trucks.
Yeah.
He loads trucks for a living.
Yeah.
He lives in an RV. No power, nothing. But he's happy and he feels good every day and he gets out there.
Yeah.
And he lives life to the fullest. And I want to say, is it this one here, Sheila?
Ocean spray.
Where okay. All right, this one here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play this. And this guy, he loads trucks for a living. You might have met this gentleman. He may have loaded your truck.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Now here you go again. You say you want
That's yours, man.
I got nothing to eat, not even a little flour. To make a little dumpling, you shall say no rice.
Right now. Yeah, so what happened there was that original video went super viral, okay? Like everybody just love it. I mean, Fleetwood Macs are going through the roof right now.
Sales of Fleetwood Mac have
back out,
went through the roof. Yes.
And so it was just a simple, fun-loving video. And because he had the ocean spray, which you saw in the other one, is because it went so viral, millions and millions and millions of people saw it and have started copying and doing their own video to that. Ocean spray gave that man a
brand new car,
a brand new truck.
Give him
Obviously,
a brand new truck.
With at least a few months' supply worth of ocean spray.
He was given money.
Yes. So the gentleman's name is Nathan. And I'm sorry if I apologize for pronouncing this. I might. Apodaca, who basically that was his name, and he was living in an RV that didn't have any running water or electricity, but happy.
Not a castle like ours.
No. But through that video, because everyone has enjoyed it so much in the viral, he's already been people have already donated like $10,000 to him from strangers on the social media donated $10,000 to him.
You're getting ready to see him on today's show. He's been on TMZ. He's going through the circuit now. So basically, he's an overnight sensation, and this is what happens to good people. Right. And he may be around for a while. He may just be the story of the week. Right. In the end, he said it himself. And this is what I love, because I've been following this guy when he had 10,000 followers. Yeah. Okay. I've been following this guy because he's a dancer. And I love the way he breaks it down. He's just old school, true to himself type of person. Doesn't care what anybody thinks, gets on a board, rides to work, and comes home. But what he said, even though he got this money, he said, I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. I'm just going to upgrade my RV. Yeah. And he's gonna do that. And I think that's what how a lot of truck drivers are. Yeah. They're regular people, but they're extraordinary. They're not ordinary. They're extraordinary truck drivers, because they're the bloodline. They're the lifeline to everything. We all depend on them. But a lot of drivers are pretty simple people. Gary Jones, those are working trucks. Okay, so those trucks work is what I'm trying to say. Even though they're flashy, nice, he pulls up and grabs a trailer with that truck. We know this. Right. Okay, but good things happen to good people. Yeah. And this is a prime example. He was just vibing. Yeah. He's just vibing. Out on a skateboard. And I almost, did you load up mine?
No, because you did not send it to me.
I did send it to you. Anyways, I reenacted the video with V8. Thought, hey, maybe I can get some attention. And almost killed myself on a bicycle. On a bike. On a bicycle, right into traffic. Ah, shit.
He did make it.
No hands. I pulled it off, though.
He did.
Point being is that's a feel-good story right there.
It is a feel-good story.
And he loads trucks for a living. If you notice in the background real quick, I'm sorry, the grain silos. I want to say.
Yeah, he's out of Idaho Falls. But what out of that money I thought was really sweet, out of the money he's received so far to the $10,000, he was going to surprise his mom with giving her $5,000 of it. So I thought that was super sweet, and he was going to upgrade his RV with the other $5,000. So I thought that was really sweet.
You know, Jeff Bensick says right here, let's go to comments. Jeff Bensick says the best part of the story was how his hardship was captured and he was helped out. Correct, Jeff. Yeah. And that's the thing.
Well, and that is the positive thing about, there's a lot of negative things that go around on social media, as we all know. And so that's a positive story. I love when there's positive stories and something like that happens to good people. Like he said, man, whether or not he stays around and it goes any further, who knows? But it was nice for the moment. It made us all feel good. And who doesn't love Fleetwood Mac? I don't know. I love Fleetwood Mac. So
I love truckers.
I do too, but I love
not all of you though.
I do love that song, and it was like,
yeah. God. But Jeff Bensick says, so maybe I need to advertise trucks, lighting and truck lighting, and get a new truck.
Maybe.
Get over it, bro. Nope, you're done. You're too old. You're washed up, driver. Go light those chicken lights up and give us a show.
I have hope
That's
for
it.
you, Jeff, that one of your videos will go viral and you'll get a new truck with all the chicken lights and chrome that you want on it.
Well, I did go viral, but it didn't catch my hardship. It didn't catch anything but
someone calling out for you for an agent.
Oh wait, yeah, an agent called me, but the only thing, I've gone viral, been there, done that, all right? It didn't get me anything but attention, and attention in the right area.
Joe Biden's brain is on a vacation far away.
Yeah.
It's not 5 million strong like, oh boy, it's 1.8.
That's a lot of people, though.
That's gone viral. It's a trip when you go viral. When you go viral, the attention that you get is pretty crazy. You know.
So,
I mean, I had an agent call me over that.
So yes, you did.
So right, but
yes, you
know,
so
I lost you.
I want to go into the trucking part.
What trucking part?
of the good news, but I need you to go back over to the brand, please. Go back over to the brand.
Where am I? What brand?
There you go. Thank you.
Oh, we're going to that one, the FMCSA one?
We are, because
we have FMCSA
actually
news?
good news that's coming out
What?
of the FMCSA.
No, you're lying.
I know. Hold on, everyone.
Yes. Did Chow get fired? Did Chow get no?
No, it has to do with kids.
Right? Did the panel get above the mid sack?
Okay, it's not that great of news, but it is okay. So
my bad.
The FMCSA
subcommittee
announced the winners of the Road Safety Student Art Contest.
Oh,
top honors were awarded to Gianna Liu, a second grader from Hillsborough, New Jersey.
Second grader.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Sanjana Aruladala, a sixth grader. I probably really butchered that.
Just keep going, baby.
A sixth grader from Irving, Texas.
Irving.
The 2 grand prize entries will hang in FMCSA's headquarters in Washington, D.C. So the depiction here, let's go back. I want to show
they drew that one? Oh, no, wrong
they
one.
did a really good job. I mean, you figure this is a second grader if you guys can see it.
That is
Gianna
cool.
Gianna Liu showed that large truck and buses, cars, bikes, and pedestrians are all part of road safety. Great job, Gianna. Seriously, great job on that. And then we've got Sanjana, shows that everyone who uses the roads has a role to play in safety.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So according to this report of it, the contest was open to all students in kindergarten through 6th grade. Focus was on educating passenger vehicle drivers, bicyclists, and pedestrians to coexist on the same roads as CMVs and work together to reduce crashes and casualties.
Okay, so those are the first. All right, and then we have first place right here. Yeah. Keep on trumping. All right, this little driver right here, he's the son of a heavy hauler.
But what struck me about that, why I liked it so much, wasn't just the winners, because in order for those kids, there had to be some education for them.
Correct.
In order for these children, and that's the importance of it. Yes, congratulations to the winners of their drawings, because those are incredible. I mean, I couldn't draw like that when I was.
I can't draw stick figures to save my life.
That's true. But was the fact that they had to focus on safety, which means that there had to be some education to these children about coexisting with the drivers out on the roads, with the truckers out on the roads.
You know,
so that's important, and that is great.
It's the most important, Sheila. Let's emphasis on that important. It's the most important. Education to these kids about these trucks and these highways is the most important. One of the most important ingredients to have these roads safe, because it is not okay out there. It's sad. It really is, and it's not just with motorists, okay? Right. And drivers, please, seriously, you guys, seriously, because I'm about to show you guys something. And this is a show circuit guy, okay? He's one of Gary Jones's friends, okay? A lot of people know him in this industry. His name's Jacob. He's also known as Hater Made.
Oh, I heard that name.
Okay, Hater Made, he's a good dude. The guy, he's great. He's true to trucking. He's part of the show circuit side, like Gary Jones. He's a hard-working driver. He's got a working truck that he shows, so he's got a working show truck. But I saw this post, and I wanted to bring it to this morning, and it's not really a feel-good, but it is a feel-good because he caught it. He walked his equipment, and he caught it. Right here, you're going to see a picture of Jacob Bonham. Okay, it says, when you're living right and treating – okay, When you're living right and treating everyone with respect, there are still those out there who want to bring you down. To whoever pulled my kingpin this morning in Jacksonville, Texas, it didn't work. I always look at my truck before flight. Hater Made is about to be protected like the president with the state of the art cameras. Keep trying. We still coming to the show to spank your ass. I was parked out of the way, shaking my head. And I'm shaking my head too, because that is a no-no in this industry. You get caught doing that, most likely that driver will be going to prison, because you're not just putting that driver in jeopardy, but you're putting other people in jeopardy. You're looking to kill people. That is not just something that will wreck somebody's equipment. That will kill somebody in a second.
Right.
At the end of the day, please walk your equipment. Please look around. Pay attention to your surroundings. And Hater Made, go get them. But watch out for Gary Jones. I'm an SPV fan.
I know you are.
I haven't met Hater Made yet. I'm about to hit these trucks, but they're about to go virtual. And I got plenty of Gary Jones footage to go virtual.
Yes.
Just saying, I'm the truck porn king. I promise you. Big rigs, they don't do this that's their side gig.
Okay. My point of that whole thing was that.
But seriously, pulling pins.
Right.
Right, but educating, and this is part of educating.
Right.
This is part of educating. If you're not walking your equipment, you're uneducated.
Right.
Just seriously, it's that bad, and it's not okay. We'll go to comments here in a second, because we are reaching the top of the hour. It is 10 till, and you did kill that. What else do you have for us, Sheila?
Right. So anyways, then I have...
Real quick, before you go into the next subject, we got the comments. We didn't go to the comments. We're 40-second delay. Benzik says, you mess with a truck and trailer is a good way to get your ass beat.
Right.
Correct. Get it, Jeff Foster says. All right, Judy says, messing with a driver's paycheck. If load drops, driver responsible for it. Yes, correct. Kevin Slater, good morning, bro. Good to see you here. And I'm sorry I haven't mentioned you lately. Been seeing you over in the watch parties. I'm trying to get this down. So if I haven't mentioned you, and I usually do, it's not personal. But Kevin Slater says, what the fuck? But the difference between a driver and a steering wheel holder, get it. Kelly Shane says, Jacob is a good dude and has a sweet ride. He is a good guy. The Hater Made, he is a good guy. I was talking to Gary about him yesterday. I said, he's making a run for it, Gary. He's making a run. He's all over TikTok. I got to get more footage out because I know what's going on. And it's not bad blood. It's competition.
Sure.
It's show trucks. Right. He's coming to whoop that ass. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, Lord.
I can't wait. All right. So, but let's go back over to the comments. Go to Barb. Good morning, Wayne and Sheila.
Good morning, Barb.
Thank you for what you do every day. And thank you, truckers, for all you do. God bless.
Yeah.
Barb is a dedicated viewer. I don't like to say followers, fellow friend of the driver's side. Yeah. That definitely is very, very grateful for truck drivers, and that part I love. All right, back to Kelly Shane Richardson. I have 2 cameras hidden under my headache rack. Points to my trailer.
Yeah.
Right. So with all this technology, drivers are not big on cameras in their trucks.
No.
But I think they're becoming big on cameras on their trucks.
Yeah, because there's a lot more stuff going on that they need those cameras. I mean, people are just ridiculous these days right now about going in and stealing stuff or messing with the trailers or the trucks themselves. So
morning, Chris.
I agree. I could totally see why more drivers would want those cameras out there facing towards the trailer so they could see what's going on. So that if they wake up and stuff is gone, at least they have it on camera to try to identify who the heck it was or if they got hit.
Andy Abbott, thank you for sharing my post. Appreciate you, bro. But let's go over to Ed Rogers. Good to see you, Ed. I believe you're out of Buffalo. I think that's the old Buffalo guy. You're supposed to be on the show Saturday. And Ed Rogers says, I ever catch anyone doing that to my equipment or anyone else on the road, they will be eating out of a tube. I promise you. Yeah, they will be getting the old. Does anybody remember? I don't know where the ashtray went, but does anybody remember the movie with Ed Norton? What was that movie where he made the guy bite the curb?
Oh.
And then he stepped on the back of his head.
Oh.
That's what will happen.
I don't know, but that's
Yeah, I'll make you bite a
happen.
curb and then I'll stomp the back of your head and knock all your teeth out.
Okay, it's feel good Friday.
Just saying. That will make me feel good if I catch somebody messing with somebody's equipment. That's the severity of it, Sheila. In reality, that's the severity of it. That's what you're going to do. That's how you're going to trigger drivers, and that's the result you're going to get. Is I'm telling you, a driver catches you pulling their pin. That driver most likely will be going to prison, and the other one will be having a service.
You took my comment down.
Oh, get
Yes.
it, Flo.
So, yeah, Flo says, happened to me from a driver in the same company. He wanted to get unloaded before me. He did a sat for the whole weekend.
He did a set. He did something. He did a set for the whole weekend. Clint closed before my flatbed. All right, yeah. So basically, he had a driver within his own company pull his pin. What a joke!
That's just awful.
If you're
Your own company,
honey, you gotta stumble through it. Just don't stop.
well, because I want to try to read it correctly.
Yeah, you just work it, baby. Butcher it if you have to. All right. Foot in the ass, correct. Oh, yeah. God, good morning, Justin. I have a great day. All right, what else do we have, Sheila?
So we do. I got to go back over to my brand because I need some of my pictures.
Well, first, before you go to your brand, let's take the comment down, and then we'll go back to brand. Sorry, because I know how much you hate that.
It's okay. So, guys, as we know, October is the month for breast cancer awareness. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And some trucking companies join in to bring awareness to breast cancer. Okay. So we've got, this is from the DART Network. Okay. That featured, it's Fight Like a Boss Breast Cancer Awareness Tractor that's driven by Scott Draper. So as you can see, it's all in
it's got a wrap. It's wrapped.
Yeah. It's all wrapped, and it's all for awareness for breast cancer. And they have their hashtag as Fight Like a Boss. We also got Hino Trucks promoted Stories of Hope from the American Cancer Society to spread positive journeys of those affected by breast cancer. I don't have a picture of those because there was not a picture available.
Okay.
So, but there we go. That's a good job, you guys. We always are there to promote breast cancer or any kind of cancer awareness.
I'm not promoting it, no, but promoting a cure for it.
Correct.
Yeah, I hate cancer. It took my mother.
I understand.
Lung cancer took my mother. I can't stand cancer. I hate it.
Well, no one likes cancer.
I know, but I especially hate it.
I know.
We're all affected by it. I don't want to, please.
The point of that was because of the month that is breast cancer awareness month, trucking companies are getting involved.
And they better do the right thing with the money.
To promote education and awareness about.
Don't get me started.
About that.
What about what about these hero drivers? What is that I'm seeing in there, Sheila?
So, yeah. Okay. So, apparently this is resurfacing again. You guys are probably going to remember this from a couple years ago, but even though it was a couple years ago.
the bridge, the suicide bridge. The suicide attempt where these drivers, they broke it down. They said, not on our watch, boys.
Yeah.
Get it.
You see that whole line of them there. So, here's what happened. Let me finish this, please. 2-year-old video resurfaces and is catching fire again. The video shows truckers teaming up together in a joint act of heroism. 13 drivers worked with Michigan police and parked on a 6-lane highway to save a man from jumping off the overpass. The teamwork allowed police to talk the man down from the edge. Even though the video is 2 years old, it reminds us of the good that truck drivers have always done and will continue to do.
Right, kind of like deliver your food.
Right.
It blows me away. It takes something like that to be pushed into the light. And my hat's off to those drivers. And I want to say the number one thing there was CBs.
Well, and here's the thing. So those drivers were there. So I'm sure it started with 1 or 2 at a time, that whomever started it. But that's just cool, and that's the unity, and that was the brotherhood coming out, that there was 13 drivers and X amount of trucks that lined up, that they were in communication, that were like, if he's gonna fall right on top of one of our trailers here, so he's not gonna fall all the way down to the ground, and end up saving him. So working with the police and be able to talk him down, that was just awesome. And that's what they were saying, that even though it's 2 years old, that you drivers do these things all the time and you continue to do these things. And it was highlighting you again, so that in case maybe that video hadn't resurfaced, someone forgot about it, it was awesome to bring it back and highlight it again.
And we got 14 subscribers over on YouTube, and one of them's watching.
Oh, Oh no, we had 20 something.
20 something right there. Vincent Schneider, thank you. Thank you. But I want to go right off of that, and I'm going to go to current in today's industry. That was 2 years ago. Let's talk about today.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this right here. The only reason why we're able to do this is for those drivers over in those comments.
Yeah.
This is all because of you guys. I don't know how many shares, how many likes there are this morning, but there's 28 I can see now, 27 people, 29. It's been rocking in and out almost to 50 this morning. It's because of you guys we show up every day, and it's because of you guys we have the things we need to be successful every day.
Right.
And that's the part that I don't want to go away anymore. I'm tired of that not being highlighted. I'm tired of drivers not being put on a pedestal that they deserve. Okay, I'm tired of the people coming into this industry with the wrong intentions and just not giving these drivers exactly what they deserve. And that's just some appreciation, period. To the recognition out here and out on these roads, you know, because they don't get it. They do not get it. The lack of respect, not just from truck drivers, but from four-wheelers. Okay, these guys risk their lives every single day. It's the most dangerous job in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how many times a driver today, you watching today, is going to grab that wheel and save somebody's life.
Yeah.
At one point, you will save somebody's life today.
Yeah. Because
you will make a decision in a split second as a professional. And I thank you for that. That's the stuff that needs to be pushed to the front and brought to the top.
Right.
Not the articles that are being put out by these media outlets within the trucking industry that keep the toxicity going. There is no difference between the mainstream media and trucking media now. It's a joke. And the fact is what they've learned to do is to trigger you drivers into sharing, liking, and doing that. I do this for a living now, so I know what they are doing. And I'm here to tell the truth behind that. They're triggering you. I personally don't like to share anything that is not positive anymore about the trucking industry. I will not be part of that propaganda machine. I will show up every day, have as much fun as possible, try not to ridicule anybody, and try to uplift drivers as best I can, because it's hard in this world. It's hard not to fall for the shit. It's hard. TikTok has been a shit show for the past 3 days.
Yeah.
And it's a joke. It's pretty much ruined the platform. And I will not take part. It pulled me in. I made a couple comments. I pulled them down. I don't care how many views, how many likes it's going to get. I don't want any part of that anymore. I don't. Because the way things are going in today's world, social media is used as a tool to control people, whether it's anger, happiness, or an election. You guys need to realize, and I need to also bring that to the drivers. This is the only driver-driven platform. I hear people for the driver, by the driver. No, that was stolen from the driver's side. Period. You can try and say and do that, and I'm not bashing. I'm telling the truth. Okay? I've worked with some of these companies out here, okay? And they have stolen my material. There's other people in this industry. They're stealing the format, and I salute you. Push harder.
I'm going to sneak in there just real quick.
But I'm not, and I feel like I'm going back against everything I just said. But in the end, I won't stop, and I will do whatever I can to be a force within this industry.
No, I just want to give credit. You were talking about being stolen, and I didn't give proper credit to where those articles of the trucking industry came out of. So CDL Life and American Trucker, thank you very much for those articles and highlighting some of the positive in there. So thank you. And that's where those articles came out of.
And
pictures.
And I'm going to go with this right here with Jeff Forster. Okay? Trucker 2 times. Okay? It's just funny. He's funny. He's a great guy. But, you know, he's a peaceful man. He's a very peaceful man. He likes to have a good time.
Yeah.
You know?
Who doesn't?
But he was a big YouTuber at one time. Okay? He's millions and millions of views with truck drivers. Have you ever seen that picture that goes around Facebook every once in a while? It's a driver sitting in his truck in the driver's seat, and he's got all these electronics, a camera and this and that, and it's an old picture. That's Trucker 2 times. And he's been interviewing, he's been doing this before me. So let me give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
Trucker Two Times is a YouTuber from way back in the day. In the end, like Trucker Two Times says, wild man Wayne is turning over a new leaf. I'm just going back to who my mother raised me to be, Jeff. And I'm not gonna let anger run my life anymore. I'm not gonna let people trigger me to the point to where I just go after them. I'm done. That one right there, this woman is everything to me. She's not just my best friend, not just my wife. She's also my business partner. But she's also the strength that I depend on every day. And I'm tired of dragging her down. I really am. I'm tired of looking at my wife asking her, are you okay? What's wrong? And it's because of the way I act out. And we work so hard on this platform. And then I turn around and I go play with these drivers. And it literally halts the platform. It halts everything in a hole. And we stop growing. The thing is I need to realize I've outgrown other sectors of this industry. And I need to keep moving forward.
And we need to keep moving forward with the show because it's 7 o'clock. So, guys, that was our good news, trucking news, and I'm proud of you. Thank you. As far as that,
trying.
Because I know you are trying. Guys, tomorrow we do have the Saturday panel show. That's going to be at 5 o'clock. I will send out, I'll make sure I have the link on the post itself. It's already there. So when you see the post, you can just touch it and come on in. Plus, when the show goes live, I'll have it down at the bottom and the phone number. So if you guys want to join in, that's the time to do so. Come on in. Last week, we had everybody. It was a full panel. We had up to 9 guests plus Wayne. That's 10 people on the phone. So however you want to do it, we always want you guys to join. It was a lot of fun. Although we're going to limit it to 2 hours this time because 4 hours, my eyeballs were burning.
We'll deal with that. We'll cross that bridge.
We say that now, and then you guys get on there and start jabbing.
But Ed Rogers says, real quick, Ed Rogers says, you guys have come a long way. Much respect. Thank you, Jeff. I want to go back to this gentleman up here, John Hall. Okay. He sent me some pictures, privately, a man of trucking. And he's got a beautiful family.
Yeah.
And he does whatever he can to make his family happy and to provide for his family. And I want to take the time out to recognize people like John Hall.
Yeah.
And Brittany Atkins.
Yeah.
All right. Akins. That's a new viewer that has only been here for a couple of weeks, but she's here every day. Thank you, guys.
And actually, I'm going to be reaching out to some of the women. Brittany's going to be included one of them because next week for Throwback Thursday, I'm going to be highlighting women within the trucking industry. That's going to be the throwback part. And I'm going to have some of the lady truckers on to join me on Thursday. So, guys, make sure to tune in for that because I'm excited about it.
I'm excited to meet Phil Tristan someday.
Yeah.
You know, like he says, another great show, Wayne and Sheila. Thanks.
Thank you.
No, thank you guys for everything and all you do. Without you, we have nothing. With you, we're everything. Remember to always keep that shy side up, rubber side down, and to make money in today's trucking industry, you have to do what, honey?
Keep your left door closed.
And here's your feel-good pity for the day, and it is the end of the week. Have a great weekend, everybody. You won't see her till Monday.
Yeah.
Right? So you got your feel-good pity?
Yeah.
All right.
Should say
and real quick, I know I keep saying real quick, there's a Friday. I want to say thank you to you for all your hard work.
Oh, thank you.
All the time you put into this damn thing right here. I hate them. I hate them. And me, I get caught up on TikTok and I'm out there playing.
No lie.
I'm playing, but I'm actually working. I enjoy my job. And this is to play on social media.
Well, there's other. You just. Yeah.
Like I said, you're the heartbeat of America. Should be treated that way. Always keep that shiny side up, rubber side down, left door closed. Here's your feel good.
Have a good weekend, you guys.
It was a great week. Thank you, guys. See you guys tomorrow.
You are my best friend. We will go for walkies, and we will go on a picnic, and we will have so much fun forever and ever and ever.